I want to talk to you today about a very difficult subject, the buying and selling of human beings. It's called trafficking, and it's happening where you live. It's happening where I live too. Here in Oxford, in March, 9 men were arrested for buying and selling young girls, some as young as 12. They're now on trial at the Old Bailey, but I need your help to stamp this out. One of the companies I've been working with is Virgin Atlantic. Their air stewards work on the front line of human trafficking and so are getting special training to help them spot potential victims.
I'm Jo Elliott and I'm a flight service manager here at Virgin Atlantic. I think when passengers check in, they're very aware that there's a limited time that they spend with the check-in agents. They know that the authorities are around and that people are generally being watched. Whereas with cabin crew, we will often have a good maybe 8 or 9, 10 hours with people on board. So it gives us more of an opportunity to actually spend time observing people, and we have more of an opportunity to actually see if something's not quite right because we have more time with them. We're looking for groups of perhaps children where you may have one child in particular that's not particularly gelling with that group. Women that have maybe checked in with other people in their party and they're actually sitting separately on board the aircraft. They're not actually, with anybody, but yet they're part of a party. So lots of different things that we can look out for, because obviously it's covering men, women and children. So it's everybody that we need to be aware of, rather than one particular gender.
It's great that Virgin are taking this issue so seriously. Every year, 4 million people are trafficked, mostly women and girls, into the sex trade, but not exclusively. 2 children every minute are sold. Most of these vulnerable victims get no help at all. In December 2011, 5 young women so moved by the plight of trafficked girls spent 49 days rowing the Atlantic Ocean to raise awareness of the issue. One of the crew was Debbie Beadle. She has first-hand experience of working with these young people in her work with ECPAT UK, which is calling for more to be done to help these victims.
What we'd like to see at ECPAT UK really is the government to take, first and foremost, for it to be taken seriously, and more training for professionals, more government legislation which has harder penalties for people that are trafficking these children, exploiting children around the UK. And really for more victims to be identified and supported as they should be in their best interest, because at the moment we are seeing that they're slipping through the net. They're not getting the same rights as other children. There is some discrimination sometimes within services, and really these are children that are being abused in the UK and we should be safeguarded.
I'm sure after hearing that you'll agree with me that this is something we must work together to stamp out. That is why I have launched my Open Your Eyes campaign. You can help by looking out for the telltale signs where you live. You might notice young people accompanied by controlling adults, children out of school or begging in the streets, and sex workers who are advertising special services at very low prices. If you think you've seen anything suspicious, call Crime Stoppers on 0800 555 111, and you can do this anonymously. It is happening. It's happening in your communities. Please, open your eyes.